Hi, blessings everyone. This is Beth with All Ray of Light, back for a reading. And I think I've got things going through my mind. I've got like all this energy bubbled up and things are a little calmer around here today. I'm going to start off on Trump in the next week, Biden in the next week. I don't know if this is going to be the same video or separate videos. And I think I'm going to start doing some of the states and some of the races in the next week. And then next weekend, right before the election, I'm going to do my final predictor of who I think is going to win. So right now, I'm going to start off with what can we expect from Trump in the next week, guys? What can we expect from Trump in the next week? I'm hearing increasing panic around him and just like a sense of his energy is going to be very quick, fast. Like he's gonna, I see it like he's really gonna be grumpy and out of control this week. I think he's going to say a lot of things. Every one of his rallies, it's going to be on steroids as far as like his lies, his themes, you know, with his people. Hold on a second. I'm just getting like a Herod, hectic pace. Quick. And I see him increasingly angry at the people around him. And the people around him, they are getting a lot of internal polls that are making them very worried. It is still closer in some places than we know, but he's not bringing in the people that he needs to be bringing in. And they know it. And I don't feel like they're telling him this, right? I get so much of that yes men kind of stuff around him. He still has that. Hold on. But everybody's feeling it. I'm getting like this sense of dread with them, with the Trump people, his family, those people around him. What I'm also hearing, though, is the plans of how to try to fight results are ramping up. I am really narrowed. It feels like Nevada and North Carolina in particular, if they go against him, they're going to really be hitting at their counts, the way they count, I think, the way that the count is, you know, blah, 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 you know, fraud, and taking it through the courts. I almost feel like those are the two, maybe also Pennsylvania. It's like they've got their, well, I would say they've already got their case strategies or how they want to try to take it through the court. And they're starting to ramp up. But even those individuals who are kind of advocating for that or have been advocating for doing that, they're even feeling less hopeful than they did. So I think earlier, maybe a couple of months ago, they felt like, yes, this is the way we're going to go. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But I feel them like they're even feeling less hopeful. Like the air is starting to go out of the balloon that might be able to turn things around. Not saying they're not going to do it, but I feel them not feeling as hopeful about it. Okay, hold on. Let me feel Trump some more as we go through the rest of the week. Well, of course, they're still trying to throw crap up against the wall on Biden, seeing if something will stick. Just something will stick in the larger public. I mean, the Hunter Biden crap sticks with them, but it's not doing what Hillary's emails did, right? It's not doing the stuff that worked last time in 2016 with the independents, with undecideds, and there's really not very many undecideds. Hold on. And he's frustrated about that. Like, I feel him like frustrated about that, And I get a sense that there's going to be something they're going to do this week. I'm seeing it like a Hail Mary pass. um, that I don't know if it's more trying to get Hunter Biden or Joe Biden charged with something, or like I feel this sense of he's going to try to use the government against Hunter Biden probably. But I'm seeing the Hail Mary pass, like that huge pass is being dropped. So I don't feel it like it being successful in the way that wants to be. I know the Trump supporters are very fired up in supporting him, but the support against Trump is huge. It's whatever reservations people had earlier, or whoever they wanted to support earlier in this race, and Biden wasn't my first choice. People who are against Trump have coalesced behind him. I'm seeing like millions of people marching behind him and Kamala. Okay, Kamala. Sorry, I said her name wrong. Kamala. And people are determined. I get like a determined march, like not like hesitant or, well, I guess I'll vote for him. No, I'm getting determined people marching against Trump. And right-wing people have said, well, look at all the, Trump's got all the support from his people. People don't have Trump. Biden doesn't have that. It doesn't matter because the amount of, if every single person who was voting for Biden was voting against Trump, it doesn't matter. It's equally as fired up. It's not really mattering whether Biden was your first choice or not. The people who are voting for him are fired up behind him because they want to see Trump go. The majority. I'm getting like about 70 to 80. And then there are some people who are more, and I'm getting maybe this is the group of Republicans that have slid over, and the independent, maybe Republican leaning that have slid over. Maybe they're not as fired up against Trump, but they are against Trump. And they're because they, more than anything I'm hearing, yes, Trump fires up his base, but people want a return to some kind of normalcy, and they feel like it's not going to happen if Trump is elected for 4 more years. Okay, hold on a second. So as we go into this week, the guides are saying, don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. Don't put over amount of don't put all your eggs in these polls, because polls are what they are. They're polls, right? They're a snapshot. They have a methodology. Just kind of like a reading is a snapshot of energy. And has, the readers got their energy that they work with. But what I'm hearing from the guides is do not lose faith. And people in the next week really need to focus on the outcome they want to see, not the fear of what might happen. That's being told to me too. I feel like I have PTSD from the last election. But they're saying, if you did this for 3 minutes, 30 seconds a day of just envisioning what you want to see, we would shift things even faster, and we would create more calmness among us. Because I know that people who are probably watching this who are not Trump supporters, if you're a Trump supporter, you're on the wrong video, don't want to see him elected again. And there's a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety, but the guides are saying, calm down, ground in, use your breath, envision what you want to see happen. They're really giving this to us. Hold on a second. This week for him is going to be hectic. He's going to be throwing crap on the wall. This 60 Minutes interview that's going to come out tonight is going to be another, I see it like another removing of the brick in the wall of him. Like, there's another, taking another, and let's take another, and like another brick of, oh my God, this man, right? Let me see what they're saying. So, and I do feel that there's going to be more that comes out this week about Trump that is negative. Maybe some more about his taxes. I get another layer of information being released that is, I see it like a file opening. Oh, well, here's this thing. So the New York Times might be getting ready to release some more stuff about his taxes. So we're going to get more of the same from him and his people, but they're starting to get very worried. And next weekend, I'll definitely address the election. Right now, I don't see Trump winning, but I don't see him letting go. He's not just going to concede, I think. I don't think we're going to be as lucky as that. I feel like right now I'm getting that image of them trying the court thing or addressing certain states, and the two that for right now, like I said earlier, North Carolina and Nevada for some reason are really popped up for me. All right, I'm gonna stop this video right now, and blessings everyone, and I think I'll do a Biden one next. Thank you.